We are done not tolerating this anymore. If you celebrated Charlie Kirk's death, we're going to find you, we're going to scrutinize you, and you will probably be fired, and because we're going to expose you for who you really are. And if the companies don't want to fire these people, we're going to boycott your company. Most conservatives I know will drive 50 miles to buy our stuff from someone else that doesn't support someone getting shot over their opinions. Oh, Carl, you sound radicalized. Do I? I mean, what could have caused that?
Do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do.
This is what kicking the out of fascism looks like.
Try to prevent the spread of the lawlessness and the fascist chaos that's been unleashed against us.
When we say Donald Trump is a fascist, fascism, a huge component of fascism is uniting racism, bigotry, a form of racist nationalism.
We are now living in a fascist dictatorship.
We are worried about potential rise of fascism in this country. We're worried about our democracy falling to an authoritarian and potentially fascist form of government.
Not only to roll over to Donald Trump's will, but to roll over our democracy and allow him to take over this country as a fascist dictator.
When fascism isn't just coming, it's already here.
The former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Mark Milley, said, "No one has ever been more dangerous to this country than Donald Trump, and he is a fascist to his core."
Look, I don't care anymore. I have no desire for your attempted unity or debate with people who's cheering for someone's death for exchanging ideas, because the same people with like the coexist stickers on their Priuses telling me to be tolerant have called me a Nazi, racist, sexist, homophobe, fascist, and like one of their people just shot one of mine. And if you sit there and act, oh, I'm so aghast, when like one of these people who listens to that trash all day long, that anyone who voted for Donald Trump is literally Hitler, you're surprised he actually went out and did this? You guys said he was Hitler. Your narrative on the left is why 34% of college kids now think that it's okay to use violence to shut down speech they don't agree with. More than a third of kids think what happened to Charlie is justified. I mean, like, let's just flip that around real quick. There is no conservative that I know that thinks we should shoot anyone for calling us a Nazi, but they call us Nazis to justify somebody shooting at us. Think about that. I wonder if one of these shrieking purple-haired, purple people eater liberals are going to come to some college campus and come face to face with me and say, oh yeah, if I don't like what they're saying, I can use violence. No, nobody agrees with that. Now, like, I think they probably will back down from that. That idea probably sounded a lot better in their lip-piercing support group. But you won't find me using violence to silence people because I'm not a fascist. But I can tell you what I am. I'm not just a news guy. Straight up, I'm a savage that in the not-so-distant past killed a ton of bad guys who threatened the rights for everyone here, including those purple-hair people. I'll never be the aggressor, but if you seek to harm me and my family, you're going to find out what savage is. Me and probably 22 million other veterans today. I mean, look at all these soft people at home right now. I guarantee you there's some guy in a beanbag eating Cheetos. Oh, what radicalized Carl Higbee? Again, couldn't imagine what that was. Maybe because you cheered for the death of Charlie Kirk, and you would probably cheer for the death of me. Like my conservative brothers and sisters, it is us versus them. They will never get along with us, but they want us to show tolerance for them while they just scream and insult us. Done. We're not doing that anymore. We're not taking it anymore. I have no interest in tolerating your views because, you guys are radical. My mother-in-law is banned from my house. We sat idly by while your party supported BLM riots and you burned down cities. Antifa spitting on cops, church shootings, Trump assassination attempts ×2, burning Tesla dealerships just because Elon wanted to cut a couple bucks from the federal government. Burning federal court. You stopped legislative proceedings with your stupid antics where you stormed government buildings. You aiding illegal aliens committing heinous crimes while Daniel Penny was arrested for dealing with a problem that you liberal prosecutors failed to address 24 times. You carved a swastika in the side of my truck a few years ago. I am so done with you people. This is the straw that broke the camel's back. Oh, Carl, it's free speech. To celebrate someone's murder? I mean, I guess. But by that logic, it's my free speech to advocate for every one of you guys is fired. This CNN title is great. Oh, it seems like it's a coordinated effort. You bet it is. You did it to me, and it sucks, doesn't it? Over a dozen years ago, when I came back from war in the Middle East, I made some disparaging comments about Islam. And 8 years later, in 2019, they dug it up and they used that soundbite to get me to resign from the Trump administration, which I never should have done, and I definitely wouldn't have resigned today. But those same people, they followed me from job to job to try to get me fired. And they still try it today here with this show. We don't back down anymore, but like I see these dumb little tidbits and all these media things all the time. People, one got published, oh, can you believe Carl said that? You're damn right I did. I said what I said. And watch, they'll do it again with this monitor. Carl says no more tolerance. Well, stop making excuses when one of your trans supporters shoots my friend, and stop covering for all the other Democrats who are celebrating it. I mean, then we can maybe come back to the adult table and have a discussion. But what's crazy is that the same social platforms that banned me from saying anything about COVID vaccines, that masks don't work, or that COVID came from some dude eating a bat in a wet market in China are the same ones that allowed Charlie Kirk's celebration of the assassination. Great job, commies. This is the same people who put this out when Trump supporters were being canceled as some like great thing for democracy over at Rolling Stone. And now that people on their side are getting fired, now that conservatives have woken up and are taking a page out of the Democrats' playbook, libs are, getting fired for this crazy talk, that same publication is like, oh, it's such a bad thing. You guys want universal background checks? Well, check this out. We got lists of tens of thousands of you people. Here you go, all celebrating the death of someone. Oh, you don't like that? I didn't like being put on like a domestic terror list for, speaking at a school board meeting either. But hey, you know what? Two can play this game. Keep going. This is the first time some of these wretched liberals have ever been held accountable.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
You cheered for 2 children to grow up without a father. If you celebrated this, you are unfit for any position of trust ever. Do I want to get care from you at a hospital? No. Do I want my kids learning from you? No. So we're going to destroy your party. There's 74 million plus people just as angry. Actually, a lot of them are probably more angry than me. You guys shot the nice one. Conservatives have figured out one thing in the last week, that we can be called racist, homophobic, bigots, Nazis, and fascists and lose, or we can be called racist, homophobic, bigots, and Nazis and fascists and win.